Today we're going to be taking a look at the Snappy Heat reusable heat packs. When we open up the box, the first thing I notice is it comes in another box with a little bit of advertising on it. It comes with 4 of the round and 4 of the rectangle style heat packs. It's got some quick instructions here on the back. It's the type that has the metal disc actuator inside. So you'll snap the disc, you'll knead it to soften it, and then you'll apply it to enjoy. You'll apply it to use the heat pack. My original thought on these was to use them in a camping situation, and right now that's probably not the best idea where we're getting into the beginning of summer, but we will be checking these out and seeing how well they work. I think they'd actually work really well also for sore muscles or for therapy of that sort. They feel really durable. They feel very similar to, say, your it's a similar kind of plastic to the freeze packs. And to give you an idea on the size, again, like I said, it comes with the 4 round and 4 rectangle. But to give you an idea on the size, the round ones are just slightly bigger than my palm, and the rectangular ones, again, about the same size as the hand, so they're about a 6-inch, and they're made of that same nice durable plastic. They feel to be fairly full of their gel. As you can see, they're not bulging, but there's a fair amount of the gel inside. And this will give you a little bit of instructions on to reuse your Snappy Heat. You have to basically boil these, and that will loosen them back up and reset them, or get them back to this state so you can use them again. This shape and size, I think, would be the ideal one that I would use for taking camping. I could see stuffing these down into a side pouch, and they would make great mitt warmers, or stick them down in the bottom of a sleeping bag, or of a blanket of some sort to keep you warm. Whereas these round ones, I wasn't even really expecting. These would be really nice for like, say, your back therapy, say on like your shoulder or whatnot. And these are actually filled a little bit more than the rectangular ones. Don't know if you can see that or not, but they would still lay flat. I'll snap one of these here in a few minutes and see just how nice and warm it gets. I'll see if I can't find a thermometer to try and help to tell just how warm these get, and see how long they stay warm. And then I'll finish off this review with trying to boil it and make sure that it does return back to this state, and see how much degradation it does due to the outside material. But initial impressions are that these are a fairly high quality build. I've seen a lot of these places like Walmart and whatnot that were a lot flimsier than this, so I think these are, a fairly quality item. I have a lot of hope for them. I think that if they do heat up well and they are reusable without losing too much of their heat, that these would be an ideal heat pack source or heat pad source. So as you can see, this is the same heating pad after I boiled it for just under about 10 minutes. It did reset. It's back to its original state. It's still pretty warm, and that was even 10-15 minutes ago. It actually retains its heat really well. It's one of the good properties of this kind of a plasticky covering or outer shell. It got me thinking that what I might end up doing is with some of these round ones, I might actually store them used for when I go camping, so that when I set up for the night, again, this would be winter camping when you need a little extra heat. When I set up for the night and I've already eaten my dinner, I could throw these into the boiling pot of water, boil them for a couple minutes so that they reset, but then I can use them as a heating pad while they're in this state, again, because it retains its heat so well. And then once it cools down, I still have the option of clicking the activator and using it the traditional way. So it actually gets twice as much life out of these. They stayed hot, or this one stayed hot for around 20 minutes, and it was very unscientific, but it got up to be about 125 degrees, somewhere between 115 and 125 degrees for most of that 20 minutes. Right now it's at about 140 degrees, and it's been, again, about 10 minutes since I pulled this out of the water. So I think that these are an excellent, excellent product. I checked the seams. You could probably pop them if you put an awful lot of pressure on them, but using them under normal circumstances, normal situation, they're very durable. I think they're definitely one of the better heating packs that I've seen, and they will, at least one of each style, will make it into my winter camping kit. They'd be great to keep one in a first aid kit. It'd be great to keep one in a winter car kit or more. Just all around great, especially where you get 8 of these for the price you pay. It's a steal. I don't know how they could possibly be making a whole lot of money off of these. It's just a great item to have on hand at all times for emergencies or for winter camping.